Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible to you guys? Am I audible to you guys? Okay. Okay, so today we will see the program for selection sort. Last time you guys did both selection and insertion sort. So today I'll give you the program for selection sort, and tomorrow I'll give you the program for insertion sort. So can you tell me how we perform selection sort? Anyone? How selection sort works? Anyone? Tell me how it works. That day you guys told me you understood. So just tell me the logic how we do the selection sort. First select the first element, okay, then after that compare the selected element with all other elements. Then after that what? After that, we repeat. As we supposed to explain selections. I ask you to explain selection sort. How we do selection sort. Just give me the logic.
Ma'am, the the whole element is divided, means the it's first divided into two parts, unsorted and sorted part. The unsorted part are almost empty, and then from the sorry, the unsorted part we select a smallest element from the unsorted part, and we swap it with the leftmost element,
Okay. Then
and then it means like we take then we again repeat the process. We again select the smallest element in the unsorted array, and then we swap it with the uh, leftmost element, and it becomes a part of the sorted array.
yes, correct. That's the main point. Means what we need to find, we need to find the smallest element. If Tonboy also says something if elements are smaller than selected element, then both are swapped. Suppose to explain repeat the process with the next element. Okay, that's also kind of correct. So what we do in case of selection sort, main point is we find the smallest element, select the smallest element and put it in its right part. Correct? So for that we first just take the minimum, the first element as your minimum element, correct? Then we compare that minimum element with the other elements one by one. So if we find any element which is um, less than that particular minimum element, then we will just swap the value. Correct? Is it okay for everyone now? Can you guys remember? Okay, where is my pen? Let me share my screen. What happens in selection sort? So first suppose our element is like uh, 1, 7, 4, 2, 5, 3. Okay. So what will be the next thing? What we are going to do? First we will take, okay, let's change the position, maybe just take 2, it will be easier. So first what we do, we just take the first element. So first element we will take as minimum. Okay. So first we just temporarily consider that the first element is the minimum. Then what we will do, we will just compare with the other elements. So we have to find any element which is less than this minimum value. If we find any minimum value, we are going to swap the value. So first we'll see 7. 7 is better. So do nothing. Next 4, do nothing. Next 1. So if I say minimum is at position I, Then we start from here. Just think I is like for index for your sorted subarray, and J is for your index for your unsorted array. So first I just consider this one is the minimum and it is in the sorted array. So next I am going to find if there is any other element which is less than that minimum. So whenever I'll find out any minimum, I'll just replace it. Right here, 1 is smaller than 2. I'm going to just replace it. So 1 will be here, 4, 2, 5, 3. Okay. So next minimum is here is 7. Then we will repeat the same thing. So if I is here for the unsorted array J, then J means what? J you can say I plus 1, correct? If I is equal to 0, then J is equal to 1, or you can say I plus 1 means 0 plus 1 equal to 1, correct? So I is for like index for sorted and J is for the unsorted. So let's see what will be the program here. Okay. So normally what we can do, what will be the logic? Means if I just do the whole process, I can just write like, suppose go to the selections or taking A and N is just your arrays. For example, this is array and there will be n elements. Okay. So the what is the main logic? What we need to find? We are going to find all the elements like from 0 to n minus 2. Why n minus 2? I said because I'm just taking the first element as sorted. That means my count is starting from 1. If it's starting from 1, it is n minus 2. If I take
N
from like
minus
I
1.
equal to 0, then it will be like n minus 1. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to find a minimum value here. Okay. And just set the first element is your minimum value. Now for the next uh, unsorted part, what I'm going to do, just take another index. Suppose this, yeah, this one will start from the next value j equal to I plus 1 to n minus 1. Okay. So here I'm going to do, I'm just going to find out if a j, if that value means that j value is less than equal to I minimum, correct? I'm going to check if whatever I've considered as the minimum value, if that value is means that j value is less than this one. If yes, I'm just going that new minimum value is the j. Right? So this is the just normal generic concept. Correct? And if not, what will be the step? For swapping, what's the condition? Okay, don't stop here. We need to swap also. For swapping, we always take a temporary variable, right? So temporarily, I'll just keep this AI, that first element in temporary. This is just swapping logic. We are just going to swap the value if we find any minimum value other than your considered first minimum, right? It's just your normal swapping thing. Okay, so program. Okay, let me see the program. Okay, let's see. So if I run this program, okay, let's see what's happening here in this program. So ij is just your counter. Count is your number of elements. The array size is 25. So you're asking how many numbers you want to enter, that you will enter, then put it in count. So yeah, so main logic of selection sort is happening here. So whatever pseudocode I just now written here, it's written also there. So first, this whole logic has been implemented here, right? So for I, we will just check all the values till the last value. Then j will start from the I plus 1, that means second element. Then we will see if the minimum value is greater than the next element or not. If that, we will just do swapping. So if you run the element, it's asking numbers 5, maybe numbers 5, 5, yeah. Okay, so sorted element is 2, 5, 12, 15, and 65. So simple, right? This is not that tough program. It's just swapping, and you need to find the key value and swap it. Okay. So I'll share this program with you guys. Then you guys can just run out. Okay. Okay for everyone. There can be many different programs. Okay. Many different. So you can select anything actually. This one is the most simplest one. If you want to try out different program, then you can search for it and try, because you can just implement using many different methods. So it's up to you. In exam also, if you want to follow like this, you can follow. Otherwise, you can just use any program, or you can write your own program. You can try writing the program too. Correct? So yeah. Let me just stop sharing. Okay, I'll just stop sharing. I'll share the program with you guys. I'll take attendance. Later, you guys just send me screenshots. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, so I just end the meeting. I'll share with you guys the program. Okay, thank you.